Well, good afternoon, CEDIA 2022. Let me introduce myself. My name is Michael Bennett. I'm the Senior Business Development Manager for Samsung Electronics America. We're pleased to be here. Obviously, if you had an opportunity, you can stop by the Samsung booth and see our entire portfolio of product sets. But we've got a very interesting story to tell you today. But before we get into that, let me introduce two special guests. Ernie Walbain from Architechnology Designs. Ernie, could you make a quick introduction of yourself?
Thanks for having me, Mike. Appreciate it. So we're based out of New York. We have a satellite office in Miami. Been in the industry for about 30 years.
Very good. Thank you, Ernie. And then on my far left, I've got an engineer from Samsung, David Pena. David, why don't you give us a little bit about your background?
Thanks, Mike. So it's David Pena. I'm a senior solution architect for Samsung's North America Display Office, or NATO as we call it internally. And we do a lot of pre-sales focused on all the product lines, but my role specifically for indoor LED. So if y'all have any questions, reach out to your Samsung representative and they'll put you in contact with one of our team members.
Thank you so much, David. So let's rewind a little bit. In 2018, 2019, Samsung had the opportunity to introduce what we thought at that time was a very innovative product set, and that was the wall. And we termed it the wall for luxury living, and I think that was by design. It was a 0.84 micro LED that we think kind of turned the industry on its head. And so what I'd like to do, and then we'll dive into a little bit more specifics on that technology and some other vertical markets it could possibly serve, and talk about some exciting new introductions, David, that we're introducing here at the CEDIA 2022 show. But I'd like to tee up a quick little video, and what makes this so compelling is that this individual could have selected any technology he wanted. He selected Samsung. Let's enjoy.
We are currently in a house that I bought about 35 years ago. And when I came up here and enjoyed the environs, enjoyed the feeling of coming up here for weekends, I decided on building a brand new house, a guest house, and I then really looked into the building of a theater. I love film, I love documentaries, I love concerts, I love sports, whether it's baseball or football or tennis or boxing.
Clive Davis's theater before had a projector. The projector had challenges where it didn't turn on correctly. If there was any light on in the room, it was never bright enough. How we resolved this challenge was by installing Samsung the Wall. The design process, up front, we worked with Samsung. They laid it out in a CAD drawing. We had the technical documentations for power requirements, low voltage requirements. When you install Samsung the Wall, it works just like a TV. It turns on with the touch of a button. There's no warming up, there's no cycling, there's no sequencing of events. The end experience is just so much more enjoyable for our client.
Home theaters have evolved over time, and you started with just regular projectors. Now you've moved to digital projectors, but they just don't match up to a true LED experience. And for us, that's what we wanted to bring to the market. We wanted the viewer to have the best experience, better than what they would see and feel in a theater environment, now in their home. The Wall's an iconic product, and we've been in this market now for several years. The Wall has evolved as the market has evolved. The fact that it brings an immersive experience to an individual, whether they're in their home, their boardroom, it can be used for esports and gaming and showing visual art on it. So for us, it brings to life everything you want in your home.
I use it every weekend. I use it either for Yankee games, because I'm a big New York Yankee fan. I've got to tell you that the results have been spectacular, eye-opening, evidence really of spectacular quality, high definition, clarity, just tremendous advantages over the system that had been there before.
Over the years that we've serviced Clive Davis, there's been different problems in this theater where the projectors shifted because of sound, because of the floor above it, people walking. It was phone calls at 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night. He couldn't watch his TV. He just wanted to come down here, hit a button, turn it on, and that's what Samsung The Wall can deliver. It's a TV. You pick up the remote, you hit a button, and it's working. We've had no callbacks since we installed The Wall.
On nights where I really have a big party, they crowd in, and I've had as many as 70 or 80 people on chairs everywhere, okay? It's special. So I've got to tell you, I've enjoyed it thoroughly.
Wow. Now, if that isn't a testimonial, this individual, as I just previously stated before the video, he's an icon, Ernie.
He really is, Mike. And I tell you, when we sat down doing that footage, we didn't give him a script. He literally just sat down, and he stopped talking after 20 minutes about The Wall. It was just like effortlessly. He really loves it. He's just a real special guy.
Well,
Very
no,
lucky.
and I could tell. I did watch his biography, and I just came away with the newfound, level of. I can't describe it. This guy is just unbelievable. And to have a testimonial like Mr. Davis to be able to give that on this installation, like I said, this gentleman could have afforded anything in the world, and he selected you. He selected Samsung on The Wall. So you had mentioned. Ernie, that this was kind of a transition from a projector. Now, a lot of our installations are new builds, they're new designs, but we also still see a lot of these companies that are doing retrofits and are replacing older technology, correct?
Correct. I actually see some projects in Miami that the all-in-one wall is going to be to be maybe a great fit for. Getting just a giant panel in these elevators, in these high-rises, that all-in-one is a great solution. So.
Well, that is a great transition. So if you haven't had an opportunity to stop by our booth, this year at the CEDIA show, we're introducing the new all-in-one unit. And basically, it's not one big continuous LED display. What that means, it comes all in one box. We've listened to the industry. They wanted an easier, more seamless installation process.
Yeah, you guys
and I
checked
think
a lot of boxes with that product.
Absolutely. So, David, let's talk about the distinct differences between the existing flagship product as we installed for Mr. Davis, the Wall for Luxury Living, versus now the new all-in-one unit.
Yeah, most definitely. So the main distinct difference is we were going from a modular base installation to pretty much all-in-one. So we're going from a modular that you require a SKU for each cabinet, for each mount, for each spare, for your controller, to one single SKU that's going to include the whole package. In a sense, it's still modular, but you have one box. We actually we were showcasing one here that was supposed to arrive. They told us it was delayed, and it arrived the day before the show opened at 6 p.m. The installation didn't start till 7. Not a worry. Why? Because it's innovative. The installation's going from days to now hours. This was installed in just under 3 hours. So it's going to be a game changer specifically for our CI partners. When you do the installations, it's going to eliminate a lot of days for the installation. We're going to offer in 3 different sizes: 146 diagonal, 0.84 pixel pitch, 4K resolution. We're going to do another 146-inch diagonal in a 1.6 2K definition, and a 110-inch diagonal 1.2 pixel pitch and 2K resolution. So that'll be the 3 standard sizes, and that's going to be part of the all-in-one IAB series. That if you haven't seen it, please welcome to stop by at our Samsung booth, and we'll be happy to walk you through it, demo it to you, and give you more information on it.
Thank you, David. So one of the things, I mean, CEDIA, this show, it caters, it drills down into the needs and the opportunities for residential installations and such. But one of the key words that's been a buzzword in the industry for, a couple years now, Resimercial, that's the combination, obviously, of residential/commercial applications. What we've seen, Ernie, is over the last couple of years, a lot of CI dealers such as yourself, resellers, are now being brought into other opportunities for, commercial applications for hotel or boardrooms. Have you touched upon that at all, or do you see that vertical growing for you?
Yeah, we have. I mean, if you think about our industry as a whole, a lot of great products started in the commercial sector and has made its way down to the residential sector. And I think more than ever, this type of product is fitting in a residential and commercial space seamlessly. Like it fits both. It's not one specifically made. That wall is great for commercial, and it's great for residential.
Yeah.
You checked all boxes with that product.
Thank you.
And by the way, the new wall, from what I understand, is very easy to install. 2 hours, I'm being told?
David did not mention
That's
this,
what I
but
heard, 2 hours.
I
Is that
helped
true?
him do that installation. So
Michael did help,
Okay.
and he witnessed it, how easy it is. And again, we weren't worried at all. I mean, they told us it's delayed. I'm like, okay, no worries. I mean, we know it's going to take much less time to install. It started at 7 p.m. the night before the show opened. Not a worry because we knew the ease of installation.
yeah. Oh, thank you. So one other thing, David, we touched upon Resimercial, but I want to drill down just a little bit more specifically on some of the verticals that the wall has been successful in. Can you touch base on like maybe the top couple verticals that we've had? Samsung has had direct set.
Most definitely, yeah. So right now, this is CEDIA Consumer Show, but it is, as Ernie and Mike mentioned, it is a commercial as well. So we've used in high-end retail, boardrooms, and then that's just the wall, right? But we also, Samsung has a deep selection of LED, indoor LED and outdoor LED, as a matter of fact. And if you're not aware, please reach out to us. And we reach out to any application, hospitality, federal, you name it, we have something available for you. And we're glad to talk about it. If you need specifications, if you need drawings, anything like that, reach out to your Samsung representative, Samsung.com, displaysolutions.samsung.com. Same thing, you're going to find a lot of information there on our product lines.
Thank you, David. So one of the things I do want to leave you with, obviously here at this show, we promote new product sets. The one that we are highlighting is the new all-in-one. But please, and those, as David alluded to, they come in three defined solutions. But Samsung, we're heavily we're invested into LED. So keep in mind, we have a broad portfolio of other LED product sets. We have our typical scalable solutions in our 0.84. We can scale those solutions to as large as you want them or as custom you want them based upon budget and size. We've got other fine pixel pitch opportunities. And just to let you know, we're also exploring the outdoor LED as well. I want you to keep in mind that because we do get engaged with opportunities for outdoor pool areas.
Yeah, there's a need for that now. You see some other manufacturers touching on it, but if you could bring that larger picture outside, people want that now. Our clients are asking for it. Yeah.
No, and we see a need for that, and we've seen that need increasing, believe it or not. And, Samsung is all about lifestyle, and we think this new all-in-one basically supports that lifestyle. And you think about our other consumer products. You talk about the Frame TV. Ernie, the Frame TV, I was somewhat engaged with that early on. Probably, in my opinion, one of the most beautifully designed solutions out there.
It's a great piece. The same client had a 13-inch TV in his kitchen, Clive did, and he couldn't even see it from where he was sitting. He had the fireplace, and he's a big art collector. We put it above his fireplace and enjoying I think it's a 55-inch now, versus the 13-inch he was watching that he couldn't see. So. Yep.
So, the bottom line, if you come to the booth, you're going to see pretty much our entire portfolio. The lifestyle solutions, our displays, the all-in-one feel free to come by. I'd love to engage with you, answer all your questions. And so if that's it, do you guys have any parting questions or comments?
That's it. But if you have any questions, we'll open it up here shortly for Q&A. But if there's additional questions, again, as Mike said, come look at us at the booth, and we'll be glad to answer any more additional questions.
Yeah, what a great industry we're in, though. I mean, we sell cool shit. We really do. And Warren Buffett said, success to life is to do what you love. This is cool. This really is cool. And I'm blessed to be able to be around people like Clive and have those experiences. So.
Well, I'm a little envious because you are correct. We talked about our lifestyle product set, Samsung continually bringing out and innovating new solutions. But at the end of the day, it's you, Ernie, that goes out in front of the customer, proposes this technology, and to have your customer sit back to give a testimonial like what he did for us and for you, Ernie, that's a powerful statement. It really is. And you impact your users every day by the solutions you propose. And I'll tell you, Samsung is pleased to have partnered with you in that success story.
I'm blessed. Thank you.
All right, thank you. So anyway, we got a few moments. We're going to open it up for a Q&A. Does anybody have any questions? We'd hopefully able to get some answers for you.
Robbie, how hard was that wall to install?
All right, guys. Well, if that's it, we thank you for your time today. Again, please come visit us at the booth, and we'd be more than happy to answer any additional follow-up questions for you there. Thank you so much. Have a great show.
Thank you, everyone.